Hey, I'm Tara. Welcome to a little good news with Tara. Do y'all see this hat I have on? Well, I have a few stories about people who knit these hats and then give them away. It's cold outside, so maybe these stories will warm your heart a little bit. I'm going to try to do it without my reading glasses. Okay, so Tom Cornish from Minnesota was 96 years old in winter of 2020. A World War II veteran and father of 5, Mr. Cornish was accustomed to doing for others. After the loss of his wife, he began knitting hats, or where I'm from, they're called boggins. I guess up north they'd be called toboggans. I'm not sure. He began knitting hats for the Salvation Army. He gave his hats freely, expecting nothing in return. Tom Cornish lived to be 101. His son Jerry said knitting hats most certainly extended his father's life. It is estimated Mr. Cornish knitted over 2,000 hats to help people keep warm. How cool is that? According to Channel 8 WGAL Lancaster, there is a group of ladies who call themselves Willow Valley Loomers who knit and donate hats, gloves, scarves, coats. I mean, these people just do this and give them away. That's the coolest thing ever. There's got to be something satisfying, creating something that's going to help someone stay warm. And here's another one. Mending Souls Charity Factory and Free Sewing Academy in Tucson, Arizona has volunteers who sew everything from booties for newborns to blankets and sweaters for fur babies. Anyone can volunteer. It is greatly encouraged. They make cushions for wheelchairs, pillows, hats, and the list goes on. People with medical or financial challenges need not worry. Everything is donated. People helping people. Abundance of Love Sewing Group in South Florida started in 2020. They have made thousands of items and gave them away to nonprofits and hospitals. Even making dolls for children that doctors can use as a teaching tool to show little ones where the problem is in the body. That's kind of awesome. So they make these and give them away just because they like doing it and they're helping people. Now here's one y'all may recognize. On Christmas Eve 1995, founder, let's see, what's the name of this one? Project Linus. Some of y'all may have heard of that. I have heard of it, but didn't know the story behind it. On Christmas Eve 1995, Project Linus founder Karen Lukes Reindaler read an article about a little girl named Laura. The article was about how Laura would carry her blanket with her to her treatments. I'm not going to say what kind of treatments because I'm not going to use the words. And her mother said her blanket really helped with those treatments. I imagine so. Can you imagine going through something like that and you're little and maybe your blanket or your doll or something like that is just, yeah, I can see where that would help. After reading the article, Karen decided to provide new handmade blankets to children like Laura, and Project Linus was born. Project Linus has over 300 chapters across the U.S. There may be one near you. If you love being around people with a common shared interest, you probably have local sewing guilds, quilting bees, or specialized Facebook groups for charity sewing and knitting. Those are pretty cool stories because when you give of yourself freely like that, not expecting anything in return, yeah, I think I've told you I like to piddle with woodworking. I'm not, a master woodworker, but gosh, I've given away so much of it, even if it's a little old birdhouse over the years, and it certainly makes me happy to give, so I know how these people feel. This is not about a boggin. This is about someone who does something else to help people in need. Dan Phillips is a retired U.S. Army intelligence officer who builds homes from recycled materials. His goal is to be eco-friendly while helping to house low-income families. 60 to 80% of the material Dan uses is free or recycled. He incorporates bottle caps, wine corks, broken tile, and tree branches. And I've seen his houses on YouTube and his staircases with the tree branches for the rails going down. So pretty, so pretty. He uses reclaimed wood, used tin, and other items. You should check this man out. You'll be amazed. One of his houses is in the shape of a cowboy boot. I believe he's based out of Texas, so that would explain a cowboy boot. There's also a couple in Mobile. I don't know if I think they still build them. It's called Driftwood Houses, and they're building little cabins for homeless people, so they're not out in the elements, not out in the cold. And yes, it does get cold in Mobile sometimes, but they can stay there until they can do better, and they try to help them do better. And it like I said, it's called Driftwood Housing. You can find them on Facebook, but there's so many good people out there doing good things. So we get enough of this bad stuff, that it seems like the world has just gone crazy, but there's some good people out there doing real good things. So I'm going to find some more, and I'm going to get them to you. So thank you for watching.